No, I said I was a wild man. Every time I get in a car, something turn over. I was doing a little drinking and all that. The Lord sort of set me free about took the chains off of me. Now, I ain't saying I'm perfect now. Have you ever been to a scrap yard? Well, you know you can go in there and ramble around. He'll let you ramble around. I don't. I used to go up Crawford years ago, but I bought a lot of stuff up there. But you go in there and you probably find some roller benches.
You mean they sell stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they sell stuff. You can go up there. You can take a motor off of a piece of equipment if you don't want a motor. See it, just take and get it. And it don't make sense to buy a new motor. You go up there and buy a good used motor. See, everybody understood that.
They have.
But he come in there and Richard was bidding on a torch on my truck, and I told Richard, I said, "Don't make a difference what that torch costs. Go ahead and buy it." Yeah, because I had about 200 foot of hose on it.
Right.
The hose alone is worth a lot of money, but see, I needed a lot of hose to get around.
Right.
And he started off some ridiculous price, about $35 or something, and when we got up to about, I think about $75. And Larry hollered out 125 or something like that. Jumped way up. Said, "I know what y'all doing buy bidding." Well, it made everybody mad. Johnny Wheeler, look around. He buys, yeah. You bring it back.
And they sell it by the pound, I guess?
Sell it by the pound, a piece, or whatever. It's steel's high now. It used to be real cheap, but it's still high now. Yeah. Don't matter where you buy it. That was my shop. I built all that out of scrap. I built the office out of scrap, and it's nice too. I took a canopy down in Pleasant Garden, built the shop. I built it. Let's see, 36 by 40. I built the trusses and all for my big shop. It was 50 by 80, 18 foot high. Oh. And I didn't have a whole lot in it because the metal, we bought a tractor trailer load of decking down Wimbledon. It was called decking. And that's what I put on the sides and the roof. Because we dealt in decking anyway. I started off with nothing. Me and my partner too. Well, hey, we didn't have anything. People were good to us, though. I'm telling you, it was good to us. Now, we had it going on till we went up to Virginia, up Newport News and Virginia Beach, and up in there, I had steel set on 4 buildings up. I mean, four shopping centers and a J.C. Penney. And we moved our old junk cranes in up there. And me and Roger, I told Roger, I said, "These people ain't right up here. They ain't right. Something wrong here." Next day, we found out they broke us. We didn't file bankruptcy, but if we'd had it since, we would have. We borrowed $65,000 to go up wrong and lost 200 more thousand. We come back and worked like a dog for 3 years, never got a dime. Put it all on the debt. Never beat a man out of a dime. No, not a dime. And we had the secretary sit down and write letters. I mean, she wrote a stack of them. Everybody we owed said, "Don't move in on us. We'll pay you when we get it." We're having a little hard time. People wrote back and thanked us for being honest about it.
Wow, that's good.
And we paid every dime we owed. You know, I lost one place I couldn't buy on credit because you got to have credit if you're in business. Right. And wire run that place up there. He said, "I know you boys. But see, my main office in Iowa, and they don't understand it." So he said, "You'll have to pay cash." I would pay my welder so much, I was ashamed to go in there. Old Harry never would cut me off. I'd go in there and I need a new welder.
Fix you up, Lee.
fix me up, and
Mm. I got
That's-
some wa-
yeah, to that we had it going on. Two old poor boys. I mean poor. I'm tall, poor.
Your dad was a sawmiller.
Right.
Is that basically all he did?
Yeah.
How was it growing up in the home of a sawmiller?
Oh well, we were poor as a snipe.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. But I was born there, about 3 miles down below Black Echo, down on the river. Born in the house. My great granddaddy born in, I guess. And we in 1936, and Daddy moved to Virginia, lower part of Virginia, when I was a baby, because he was making $1 a day here. Went up there for $1.50. And we lived all over the southern part of Virginia, because sawmilling, you didn't drive back and forth a long ways to work.
right.
And you just try to find your places to live close by. So I lived all over the southern part of Virginia.
Now, would they go and set up his mill near where they were timbering?
Just set up in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's
Yeah. People didn't haul logs in. It was very few stationary mills back then.
Right.
Well,
They truck 'em in.
well, back then it was mules. They had to snake the logs and pile them up, and they had a what they call them, a timber wagon. It's about like a swing cart. You know what a swing cart is, don't you? It's about like it had a long switch pole on it. You raise it up. You didn't have a lift on it. You raised it up, run your chain around you, and you brought the pole down and brought it around and hooked that, raised logs off the ground. But you couldn't have, but you could haul many.
Right.
But most of it was hauled with tractors. Tractors came in. But you always used the mule to snake the logs. Always. Always.
And that was some big timber, wasn't it?
Big timber. Big timber. But see, right now, that's well, I eat breakfast Donald Henley, which every morning. That's all he's ever done. Donald Henley, which is, and we were talking the other day. He said that's the only way to do it today. You don't get your logs so dirty, and you don't tear the woods up.
Right.
If you clean cut, it don't make any difference. But these skidders, that's all them logs gets muddy and all. That's hard on your saw. You found that out here.
Oh.
And it's when I eat breakfast every morning with. He sold Odell his sawmill when he's 93 years old now. It's sitting over at on where Odell lives. That sawmill been sitting there for 3 or 4 years. Donald sold man, and well, he give Donald $30,000 for that sawmill. It's been sitting there.
Wow.
But Donald's boy now, he's really got a nice mill. He's got.
And it's circular saw.
He's over and it's automatic long turn, automatic decker. Just mash the button, and yeah.
Feeder and everything.
And dogs on the well, he's got a chair. He's got an operator's chair, and he got 2 levers. Yeah. I think some of his feet, but see, he controls the dogs, everything from right there. And I was over Tuesday, I guess, and I stood there and watched about a half hour. I bet he cut 2,000 feet. Wow. While I was there. I mean, he was
putting it out, wasn't he?
He's putting it out. And some of the crookedest logs you ever seen. And it'd take you forever to turn them by hand, but that thing, it'd turn them over.
And he's probably got.
But that's if you that's production there. You got to get production,
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something else about a sawmill. That sawmill gonna take a 1/4 inch cut out. It's for sawdust. These bad mills ain't gonna get us about a 1/16.
Right.
You save a lot of that's a you
Over
cutting
time.
boards. That's a lot of lumber right there.
Yeah.
I got so much I'd like to do in life, but time's run out.
Yeah.
Oh, time has run out.
Me too. We'll see.
Let me see what's about. Oh, time has run out.